had an epiphany this morning, and there's one more thing that I wanted to add to the video that I posted yesterday. And it's just one point, and I will try and make it as quick as possible.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
If you've listened to any of my videos, or if we've talked offline, or if you know me in my personal life, there's something that I say pretty frequently these days, and that is knowing the truth strengthens you. It strengthens you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. It physically strengthens you. And there's a big difference between believing what you think is the truth and knowing the truth. So let me share this video.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to muscle test on somebody else. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have my husband hold his arm out, and just comfortably and gently resist me. Okay, I'm just going to press gently right above his wrist bone right here with a couple fingers. So that's just really gentle. I'm just going to rest my other hand right here for comfort. Okay, and I'm going to press gently to get so I can feel where his strength is. Okay, now I'm going to have him say his name.
My name is Jay.
And I'm going to press, and it feels really strong. I mean, I'm barely pressing, and I'm adding a little bit of resistance over a 3-second period, and he's strong. Okay?
My name is Bob.
Okay, and again, I'm going to use a little bit of resistance and increase it for 3 seconds, and then his arm is going to give, because his name is not Bob.
My name is Jay.
And Jay is going to be strong. I won't be able to press. Okay, so
this lady is demonstrating muscle testing through kinesiology. Her channel is Emotional Code Healing, and she's got some great tips on her YouTube channel. The point I'm trying to illustrate is when you know something, this man knows his name is Jay. It strengthens him physically. Now, whether everyone is willing to admit it or not, a very high percentage of things that we believe are the truth are lies. And every lie we believe, thinking it's the truth, will weaken us physically and spiritually and emotionally and mentally.
What was so threatening about this gospel?
Look around you, Father. What do you see?
I see a church.
It's a building. The true church of Jesus Christ is so much more. Not in buildings made of wood and stone. I love Jesus. I don't need an institution between him and me. You see, just God and man. No priests, no churches. The first words in Jesus' gospel are, the kingdom of God is inside you. And all around you, not in the buildings of wood and stone. Split a piece of wood, and I'm there. Leave the stone, and you will find me. Yes, brother.
Now, if you consider that Jesus is the light of the world, and I stated it in the last video I did, he told us, I am the truth, the way, and the life. And in the Gospel of Thomas, he recorded different things that were said by Jesus himself. But let me read something to you really quick. This is from the Gospel of Thomas, saying number 77. It states, it is I who am the light, which is above them all. It is I who am the all. From me did the all come forth, and unto me did the all extend. Split a piece of wood, and I am there. Lift the stone, and you will find me. That means anything living is an extension from the light of Jesus the Christ.
The way they've been taught about the Bible, that is not the way of the Bible.
When he refers to the Bible, he's speaking of the entire Holy Bible, the entire Word of the Most High God. The King James Version of the Bible is only a fragment.
You know what I mean? Because if I was living in that world where the everyday interpretation of the Bible go on, then I would have eaten the Bible too. But now that we have found the right way of the Bible, then the Bible is to be loved, because the Bible is a record of man's creation. It's the only book tell you, it's the only book can make can show you where mankind begin without any prejudice or anything like that, any boastfulness, pride or anything. It just have how it go, and that's it. Well, all the Christian people, not even the Christian, all the people who go to churches, interpret the Bible and the preachers them. That is not the right way. Because the greatest thing is that life. See? It's life. Life I deal with. If the preacher read the Bible and tell you that you have to die to go to heaven, then he's not reading the Bible. Because the Bible tells you you have to live in a heaven. You don't die and go to heaven. You have to live in heaven. You know, a lot of places on earth could be. But Africa is our heaven. Because that's where we come from. You know, maybe if it's a Swiss, maybe if you're from Switzerland and the people know God, then maybe you could live in peace, unity, harmony, you know. But, you know, people are stubborn on this earth because of material vanity.
Jesus is the life source for all of us. And let's take for a moment, he was the embodiment of truth. I said this just recently to someone. He spoke no lies, and he didn't believe any lies from this world. Every time we believe a lie, thinking it's the truth, we drift further and further from that light. Whether it's innocent or not, we can innocently believe something that we think is the truth, and we repeat it. We're actually adding to the darkness of this world because we have drifted away from the light of truth, which is JC. And like I said, he's the embodiment of truth. His strength, his fortitude on every level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all of it. It was tested, but he never drifted away from being the embodiment of the light of truth. Because what people don't realize, I was just talking about this the other day, people don't realize when he went into the marketplace and he lost his shit because they were selling a bunch of stuff and decided to commercialize the temple of the Father, he was pissed. Started flipping tables over. But unfortunately, the only impression that we've ever been given is the tables he flipped over were like a bunch of big camping tables from Big Five or something with the foldable legs. No, these were like 600-700 pound stone tables, and he flipped them like nothing. It was incredibly strong, what we would consider superhuman strength. Could he have annihilated every one of his enemies at that moment in time? At any given moment? Abso-frickin-lutely. In every way possible. But that wasn't his task at that moment. He had a task. He had a purpose. And his purpose was to stand before the enemies of this world and take upon himself the wrongdoing that had been committed before that. And in doing so, when his blood was shed, he was able to enter into Sheol and set the captives free. Because every human being before that moment was trapped there, and he set them free. And we've been free this whole time, guys. We've been free this whole time. And we had the opportunity in that moment to learn and maintain the truth, the light of truth, and become part of the embodiment of truth. And we've drifted away from it again. But we've been given another chance, guys. We've been given another chance to learn the truth. And if we remain in the mindset of I'm right and you're wrong, or you're wrong and I'm right, we're missing the boat. It's not about being right or wrong. That pits people against each other. It's about learning the truth and sharing ideas. I hope all of this makes sense. Thanks for listening, guys.